Live in the Xbox Arena, it's Dead or Alive 4. For the New York 3D, she uses her fists to make her dreams come true. It's Tanya, Coolsvilla, Underwood. And for the San Francisco Optx, she's out to prove her only defeat was a fluke. Vanessa Arteaga.
Dead or Alive 4 is an intense one-on-one mixed martial arts showdown in which competitors try to knock out their opponents using kicks, punches, special moves, and counterattacks. Fighters also need to avoid the built-in dangers of the arenas where they battle, including passing cars, angry cheetahs, and exploding floors. If neither fighter has been knocked out by the end of the 1-minute round, the fighter with the most health left wins. The first warrior to win 5 rounds wins the match, but every winning round counts as 1 point towards the team's match total. And let's look at the stats here for these two players, starting with 3D New York, Coolsvilla. All-time record versus Vanessa is actually 0-3, so she's looking to put her first win on the board versus this player from the San Francisco Optx, at one point undefeated, a miraculous 20 games won before she was finally taken down by Phoenix from the Dallas Venom. She's hopefully coming back with a vengeance tonight, and let's take a look at the characters they'll be playing with. Coolsvilla is competing as Christy, the second fastest fighter in the game. Her quick pokes, breathtaking evasion techniques, and wide variety of painful juggles are a nightmare for anyone on her bad side. Vanessa is competing as Hitomi, a fast-moving martial artist who uses super effective punch parries and relentless combo strings to devastate her opponents.
New York, are you ready?
Good cat.
San Francisco, are you ready? Ready, set, fight!
All right, Fatality. Well, I think the biggest question to be asked here is Vanessa going to bring it with a vengeance after her loss to Phoenix last night? We're in round number 1. Vanessa competing as Hitomi in the blue jeans, and her opponent, Coolsvilla, competing as Christy in the red flamed outfit. So far, we see Vanessa coming up with her own damage against Coolsvilla. Coolsvilla comes in with 2 quick strikes and gets the throw. Back and forth these two players go as Vanessa continues to lay on the damage here, but Coolsvilla coming right back. A nice launcher in the air. She's almost got her down, and a counter to take the first round. Coolsvilla starting it off on her side.
And a great job by Coolsvilla. This is the chance for her to take the lead, because unfortunately, Vanessa already picked her character, and she has to give a 72-hour notice before she's changing her character. So right now, she's actually stuck with this character until next week.
Well, and this was the character that she used last year in 2007. You'd think that she would be fully ready to compete with this character. We'll have to find out how it's going to play in. Great counter from Vanessa after a combo put out by Coolsvilla, and Vanessa coming back with a little bit of fire here. Doing a great job just watching her opponent's moves and then reacting accordingly. An awesome counter from Vanessa, and she ties it up 1-1.
We're gonna 5-1 this right here, okay?
Tied up 1-1. We heard Cat Hunter say, let's 5-1 this right here. The most rounds that Coolsvilla has ever won against Vanessa is actually 1. So she's already met her mark in terms of performance. Vanessa coming out right away with a nice 5-hit combo. Coolsvilla tries to return back. Vanessa going for the wall attack. It fails, and no damage done though because of it. Coolsvilla is going to back off just a little bit, throws a 1-2 strike and a throw, but Vanessa comes back with that quick and powerful fist. Goes in once again. Coolsvilla sets up the throw nicely, takes her second round fatality. This is the most rounds Coolsvilla has ever won against Vanessa.
Yeah, I mean, this is amazing. You know, this is the chance for her to take the lead. For you viewers at home, though, the actual power bars are actually a little bit mistaken right now. It's not actually showing the correct stats of who has the most health and armor there.
But we do know that it is 2-1 in favor of Coolsvilla from 3D New York. Vanessa coming out right away with a nice set of attacks, and Coolsvilla responds right back. Now, Coolsvilla is a very fast character, but you'll notice Hitomi, the character that Vanessa's using, is very powerful. So these two really, really contrast in terms of style and play here. Great throw from Coolsvilla, but Vanessa with a stern punch to the chest takes round number 2 to tie it back up.
Good job.
2-2 fatality. Obviously, the loss versus Phoenix has to have affected Vanessa in one way or another, but she seems to be doing fine so far versus Coolsvilla.
Well, I think you'd expect more from her. We're expecting to see 5-1 and 5-0 Vanessa. We haven't really seen that. And right now, people have found a way to counter her and take her down.
And in addition to all that, the talent pool in the female division has just gotten amazing, as we saw last night in the Dallas Venom versus San Francisco Optx matchup. Back to the action here, as we do see both players going back and forth, but Coolsvilla has the health advantage. We see Vanessa coming in, getting 3 very solid strikes against her opponent. Now here on Gambler's Paradise, they've got to watch out for those cars. They can launch you in the air. Great launch from Coolsvilla. Can she complete the combo? She goes in for the low hit. It's countered by Vanessa, and she gets almost the last throw to finish it off. Both players in the danger zone now. 13 seconds left on the clock. The next strike by either player is going to be crucial, and neither wants to make a mistake. That time is running out. I expect Vanessa to go in for a move. Let's see what she's gonna do. 3, 2, 1, she goes in for the throw and gets it at the last second. That was very smart play from Vanessa.
Yeah, the thing is, when you're playing so defensive, you're allowing yourself to be thrown, and that's exactly what happened. Vanessa saw that she was turtling and playing defensive and was able to walk up right up to her and grab her and take the win.
And there was 15 seconds left on that clock. You have to know that Vanessa knew exactly what she was going to do. Typically, players can go in for a low strike, a quick strike that doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but Vanessa rushed in, got the throw. Coolsvilla is going to start off with most of the damage here in round number 6. Vanessa is up 3 rounds to 2 against Coolsvilla. Great counter from Coolsvilla coming out. That will give her the health advantage. And these two players really going back and forth. I feel like Coolsvilla has really prepared hard for this matchup. Now we see Vanessa whiff an attack there. And a whiffed attack is when you throw something out, but it doesn't make contact with your opponent. Typically that allows your opponent to come in and really crush you with a throw or some solid blows. Now Vanessa has set herself up nicely. Great blocking and ducking by Coolsvilla. She pulls out the round to tie it back up. Fatality, it's 3-3. I just got to throw this out here. Even if Vanessa were to pick up the next 2 rounds, this is a great performance by Coolsvilla and a quick 3 points for 3D.
You know what? You think Dave Moto is probably thinking, man, like this is what it feels like to be Dallas Venom last night. So they have a chance to make another upset 2 nights in a row.
And here we are now in round number 7. We're tied 3 apiece, and Coolsvilla continues her reign of dominance over Vanessa, despite the fact that Vanessa has come back and answered with 3 rounds of her own. Coolsvilla is doing a great job getting the initial damage in the round and then following up with some good closing moves. But here's the fire that we always see in Vanessa from the San Francisco Optx. She throws out a huge series of attacks and equalizes this with a counter. She takes the round, and it is now 4-3 in favor of Vanessa.
Remember, good job. 5-3, right here.
This is game point for Vanessa. She has a great chance to win this and get over this hump that she's in right now.
4 in favor of Vanessa, 3 for Coolsvilla. This could be the final round if Vanessa picks it up, and you know that she's hungry for a win after last night's loss to Dallas's Phoenix. Vanessa coming out with almost a hatred fatality, has her opponent up against the wall. Coolsvilla will get out of there with a great backflip attack, and then she gets out the throw, grabs that leg, gets some extra damage there. But one more nice combo from Vanessa, she'll have it. It could be right here. She'll get the counter. Vanessa's back, 5-3.
Good job, girl.
A great comeback. You had to know that Vanessa was hungry for that one. She does take the win, 5-3, but Coolsvilla should not be upset. Fatality.
Oh, coming back from like a loss like that, it's really tough.
Let's send it down to Andrew, who's with our 2 players.
All right, djWHEAT, thank you. We're going to start here first with Vanessa. Vanessa, you've had a couple of days to think about it after that first loss. Take me through those couple of days, and what was your thought process? How eager were you to get back out here?
I just want to come, play my game, play the match, and have my team win. That's all that matters right now.
How satisfying is this?
Not really. I need to work on my nerves, actually.
Moving forward, which character are you going to use?
Still up for debate. I'm really not sure at the moment.
Not leaning one way or the other?
Right now, it's the toss-up between two, but I'm still debating on which two that I'm going to pick in the end.
All right, Vanessa, congratulations for the win. Coming over here to Coolsvilla, who had 3 points coming in 3 matches against Vanessa. You had only scored won one round. How big is it? I know it doesn't mean much, but to win these 3 here.
Oh, well, really, it helps my team, but I really would have liked the win. But, you know, it was a good match, and we played well.
You saw Vanessa lose night number 1. What did you learn, if anything, from Phoenix beating her?
Honestly, since it's a different character, not really much.
Not that much.
It's a different character, it's a different game.
So that was all nerves on your part?
No, she just played well.
You got it. All right, good game, guys. 5-3. Let's go back upstairs.
Thank you, Andrew. Let's take a look at the big match scoreboard. After our first game, Dead or Alive 4, it is 3-5 in favor of the San Francisco Optx. Vanessa on the rebound picks up the win, and now a 2-point differential with San Francisco in the lead. And to put the score into perspective, here's a crash course in how the points add up.
Here's how the CGS scoring system works. Every point by a player is added to the team's overall score. In FIFA 08, each goal is 1 point for a player's team. Any shootout goals count as 1 point each. In Forza Motorsport 2, first place wins 4 points for the team, second place wins 2 points, and third place wins 1 point. In Dead or Alive 4, win a round, get a point. The first player to win 5 rounds wins the match, but the loser still earns a point for each round he or she wins. And in Counter-Strike Source, the winner of each round gets 1 point. First team to win 10 rounds wins the match, but there are important points at stake as the remaining rounds are played out. The key is that every point in every game contributes to a team's match total. Up next in FIFA, we'll see New York's answer to Vanessa when soccer superhero Wizagor takes the field. And later, Chappelle goes up against his lethal replacement, Ninja CW. Stick around.